Chapman University's Phi Gamma Delta fraternity, otherwise known as FIJI, kept up the international tradition of hosting FIJI Islander this year, but things didn't quite go as planned.
Basically, we tried to leave at like 1 or like 1:30 because like people were getting sick and it was just like kind of a mess. But there was one bus in the period of 3 hours which we waited. So at 3:30, I got a friend to come and drive out like 45 minutes to like pick us up.
The issue that arose was that Chapman students didn't necessarily drink responsibly enough, and so when they were on the bus, they got sick in a multitude of ways. The buses towards about 2 a.m. Stopped running because they were going to actually break a federal law having to transport people with that much waste.
Phi Gamma Delta hired 7 buses to transport students to and from the venue, but after excessive amounts of hazardous waste were found on the buses, they stopped their services early, leaving hundreds of students stranded.
It makes a lot of sense that the people who did pay like surplus of like $100 just to get back to campus, because the buses that they thought were going to provide them access to get back, I mean, I definitely see why they're upset.
The president of this fraternity sent out an email following the event apologizing to students for stranding many.
We're paying for that, and like we're paying for our ride home and to like have a good time, and it's like we barely got there and had any time to have fun, and then after that they didn't provide us like a way to go home, so like it was just like the stupidest thing.
With the event being over 30 minutes away, students paid over $80 to get back to campus that night. For Chapman News, this has been Maya Rodrigo.